Plastic surgery is pretty common in Hollywood, but let's be honest, it doesn't always turn out as planned. While some celebrities come out looking stunning, others not so much. Over the years, some stars have faced brutal criticism for their cosmetic procedures, and a few have even admitted they wish they could take it all back. In today's video, we're counting down 15 celebrities whose plastic surgeries went horribly wrong. You won't believe some of these transformations, or the regrets that came with them. Meg Ryan. Meg Ryan, formerly known for her lovely girl-next-door charm, has shocked admirers with her significantly changed appearance in recent years. Ryan was the heart and soul of several romantic comedies in the 1980s and 1990s, brilliantly expressing a cheerful attitude that appealed to viewers all over the globe. During the golden period of rom-coms, her radiant beauty and pleasant personality elevated her to celebrity status. However, over time, those classic leading lady parts began to diminish. Meg chose what many consider to be the typical Real Housewives look to update her appearance. The transformation has spurred significant debate, some sympathetic, others critical, about whether she opted to undergo surgery or enhance her appearance with cosmetic operations. One of the most noticeable changes is in her cheeks. It's likely that she underwent cheek fillers or a fat transfer, giving her face a fuller and more pronounced appearance. However, the exaggerated volume in her cheeks has caused some to point out that it distracts from her natural features. When she smiles, her cheeks appear to lift so much that it slightly narrows her eyes, altering the familiar softness fans remember. Another detail fans have picked up on is her forehead. It appears to have undergone heavy anti-wrinkle treatments, which over time may have caused her brows to lower slightly, making her eyes look smaller than before. Additionally, there's speculation about multiple facelifts that have changed the overall shape of her face, giving her a look that some feel is far removed from her rom-com heyday. While Meg Ryan remains an undeniable icon, many fans can't help but reminisce about the innocent charm and effortless grace she exuded in her prime. Whether it's nostalgia or a longing for her natural beauty, one thing is clear: her transformation has left people talking. Lara Flynn Boyle. Lara Flynn Boyle prominence with her timeless Hollywood charm, making an indelible impression on both television and film. Her participation in The Practice, 1997 to 2004, was more than just a career highlight. It established her as one of Hollywood's most prominent actors. Because of her fame, she was able to land critically praised movie roles and win over fans worldwide. Boyle has made headlines recently, though, for reasons unrelated to her acting profession. Many people today believe that her remarkable metamorphosis is the product of numerous plastic surgeries, which has led to a great deal of speculation about her look. Because of these changes, she is now essentially unrecognizable, leading some to liken her to the stereotypical Real Housewife persona. While some of this can be ascribed to the dissemination of unflattering pictures online, Boyle's changed appearance highlights the risks of overindulging in cosmetic treatments. It serves as a cautionary tale about how excessive work can detract from, rather than enhance, one's natural beauty. Observers say Boyle's transformation will include rhinoplasty, lip augmentation, dermal fillers, anti-wrinkle treatments, and even a facelift or brow lift. While these procedures are customary in Hollywood, some believe she may have gone too far. Boyle apparently continued with fillers in her cheeks and lips, rather than stopping with minor augmentation. What was the result? An overfilled style that, sadly, does not reflect her once iconic beauty. Her narrative highlights the tricky balance between aging gracefully and pursuing an unreachable dream. What are your thoughts? Was it the operations, cultural expectations, or something else entirely? Share your opinions in the comments section below. And remember to like and subscribe for more in-depth looks at Hollywood's unsung secrets. Tara Reid. Tara Reid's performance in The Big Lebowski, 1998, was a major changer, catapulting her into the spotlight and cementing her place as a rising star in Hollywood. As a young actress with tremendous skill and personality, she appeared bound for stardom. However, after a well-known wardrobe incident in 2007, Reid's path took an unexpected turn. An unintentional nip slip during a red carpet event went viral, causing an abundance of offensive photos to flood the internet. Soon after, the harsh focus shifted to her looks, with critics referring to her breasts as the ugliest in the world. Tara eventually acknowledged that a poorly executed breast augmentation was the cause of her issues. She first sought surgery to correct the irregularity, but the result left her with deeply depressed areolas that were square in shape. Her confidence was further damaged by rippling scars on her tummy after a botched liposuction procedure. Reed needed further treatments to repair the damage, including stomach liposuction and donut mastopexy. Unfortunately, these corrective operations did not completely fix the previous errors. Therefore, she is apprehensive to undergo another surgery. Today, she has made it plain that plastic surgery is only an option if absolutely necessary. Despite these obstacles, Tara Reid has demonstrated remarkable perseverance. She's resurfaced in recent years, playing roles that remind us why she won our hearts in the first place. Her devoted fan base continues to support her, demonstrating that true stardom is more than just perfection. It is about perseverance, talent, and the ability to overcome hardship. Mickey Rourke. This American actor initially featured in Body Heat, 1981, before demonstrating his acting abilities in subsequent films. Comparing Rourke's work to that of James Dean or Robert De Niro is not new. His re-emergence in the 2000s, with significant roles in Sin City, 2005, and The Wrestler, 2008, cemented his place in Hollywood. Furthermore, he was formerly regarded as one of the film industry's most attractive stars. Unfortunately, plastic surgery limited his career. With his bad boy character in 1980s cinema, a botched plastic surgery altered the public perception of him. The general public believes that he got cheek and chin implants. Following the procedure, he lost his previous tough guy package. Rourke admitted in 2009 that his appearance had changed as a result of failed plastic surgery. He stated that the most of it was done to help him recover from boxing injuries. However, he went to the wrong person to put his face back together, resulting in a drastically altered appearance. Rourke recently underwent several anti-wrinkle treatments and weird styling, erasing his renowned bad boy image. In the 1990s, he was known as a bright young actor whose career went horribly wrong. Courtney Cox. As a former model, the actress's beauty and passion are worthy of magazine covers. Fans adored her effort to break into film fame with Scream, 1996, and her re-emergence in television with Cougar Town, 2009-15. However, her plastic surgery, fillers, and anti-wrinkle treatment detract from her naturally blue eyes and charm. Her new appearance conveys a more socialite attitude. In addition, her major role in Cougar Town has become somewhat of a facade in recent years. It's also possible that Cox underwent a small facelift, a trendy surgery that produces more natural results than spectacular facelifts from the 1980s. Courtney Cox's fillers, particularly on the lips and cheeks, appear excessive. In an interview, Cox said that she sought youthfulness by having work done on her face. She later regretted the outcome. As a result, Cox chose to get all her fillers removed in order to appreciate her natural look. Unfortunately, the scars from her numerous plastic procedures are still visible all over her face. Lil' Kim. Lil' Kim, legally known as Kimberly Denise Jones, was born in 1974. Many believe Jones to be a pioneering American rapper and composer. She gained popularity in the mid-1990s as a member of the hip-hop group Junior Mafia. Her debut album, Hardcore, helped her get recognition as a solo musician in 1996. Jones is well known for her colorful and daring fashion style, in addition to her musical abilities. This established Lil' Kim as a pop culture icon, motivating thousands of aspiring musicians to follow in her footsteps. However, Lil' Kim surprised many people when she performed on MTV with a fresh visage. Unfortunately, people tend to forget her command of the stage in Notorious B.I.G. after undergoing lip surgery and a succession of face procedures. Furthermore, most of her fans are unfamiliar with her. This talks volumes, especially in front of those who love you the most. It also suggests Lil' Kim did too much work. As more female rappers gain popularity, it might be difficult to remain relevant in the industry. Unfortunately, Lil Kim's numerous attempts to correct her perceived innate defects obscured her dominating presence and stunning natural look. Furthermore, you know something is amiss when people bring up your bad plastic surgery over your recent rap. Carrot Top. It's not uncommon to target him because of his mop-like red hair. However, blatantly visible plastic surgery can draw more public notice than his comic image. Aside from his outrageous comic performances and frequently brash gags, Carrot Top's appearance has come under scrutiny in recent years. When Carrot Top reappeared more than 10 years ago, his appearance was dramatically different, and admirers instantly assumed he had undergone surgery. His appearance was practically unrecognizable at the moment. However, Carrot Top stated that the alteration in his appearance was the result of a stringent workout routine rather than plastic surgery. Nonetheless, his new presence has dramatically transformed her clown-like appearance. His trademark style earned him a leading part in the 1998 film Chairman of the Board, but people can't stop talking about how dramatically his looks has altered to the point that he is no longer recognized. Anjelica Huston. Huston was born to renowned actor, writer, and director John Huston and Italian-American model Enrica Ricky Soma. Her transforming roles have the ability to silence naysayers with her sheer will and determination. Her inherent grace and sophistication earned her a role and an Academy Award for Prizzi's Honor, 1985. She also played the legendary Morticia Addams in The Addams Family, 1991, which solidified her Hollywood career. Her cosmetic reconstruction reduced her attractiveness to a string of bad articles about her personal life. She sold her mansion in 2011 and has since debuted a new style on the red carpet. It's difficult to separate her unusual behavior from her recent botched cosmetic surgery. Donatella Versace. This fashion designer created iconic works for the fashion business. She aimed to make Versace one of the most recognizable high-end, sophisticated companies. Versace underwent many operations to experiment with different appearances. It demonstrates how being affluent and famous can only go you so far with bad lip surgery and excessive anti-wrinkle therapy. Donatella's appearance is nearly unrecognizable as a result of the cosmetic surgeries she undergoes on a daily basis. Her skin got extremely glossy at one point, indicating that she had received too much anti-wrinkle treatment. As a result, she underwent laser skin resurfacing, which aggravated the situation. The lines between her mouth and nose are also very visible. This shows that she has a lot of filler in her cheeks. Furthermore, Donatella's lips have been overly enhanced to the point that they are no longer proportionate to her face. She received so many lip filler injections that her upper lip lacks definition. It also appears that she did not allow enough time between lip treatments and did not use a conservative approach. If you Google her photos from 1993, you'll notice how unrecognizable her face is. Even though she has aged, her current appearance is very different from her natural one. Furthermore, according to media, Donatella views plastic surgery as something she may purchase at any time, similar to new shoes or purses. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, the late king of pop, left an indelible mark on the globe with his outstanding works. His efforts, however, do not appear to be sufficient to justify continuous industry prejudice and public scrutiny directed at him. His fears and public judgment drove him to change his appearance in the early 1980s. He had several procedures of male rhinoplasty, which almost completely removed his nose. He also underwent skin procedures to brighten his complexion. Michael Jackson admitted to undergoing rhinoplasty due to an injury. He also stated that he underwent surgery to improve his breathing ability. He underwent further facial procedures over time, including chin surgery, cheek implants, and eyelid surgery. Unfortunately, his botched procedures and extensive skin treatments had an influence on his legacy. Despite this, Michael Jackson remains one of the greatest artists of all time. Amanda Lepore. Lepore proudly displays her extreme plastic and reconstructive surgery as her life's work. Leopree, now 55, was born as a male. She grew reared in Cedar Grove, New Jersey, and began her transition at the age of 15. Her transition involves a long, silicone-paved road. Lepore went from being a child fascinated with Marilyn Monroe to becoming the toast of Manhattan. She makes a livelihood performing burlesque, modeling, singing, and hosting. She had several breast augmentations, buttock implants, and rib surgery to make her waist appear smaller. However, Lepore is open about the procedure. Instead of appearing like the girls who bullied her as a child, she chose to look like a movie star. Lepore took control of her aesthetic ideals. Her appearance indicates how visible and extensive her plastic procedures are. Because of this, she was dubbed the most expensive body in the world by the media. Lepore underwent surgery on nearly every portion of her body that could be altered. Kenny Rogers. Kenny Rogers first rose to prominence as a country singer. He originally rose to prominence in Nashville because to his attractive appearance and recognizable voice. He went on to become one of the most well-known restaurant chains in the 1990s. Unfortunately, the consequences of his botched cosmetic surgery shocked his fans. Rogers was popular among fans and well known for his gruff, macho appearance in the 1970s. Rogers, like many artists, underwent cosmetic surgery to enhance his naturally attractive face. In recent interviews, Rogers has expressed regret about getting his face done. Rogers underwent eyelid and brow lift surgery, which unfortunately altered his appearance considerably. Because of these treatments, Rogers appeared to have lost his macho features. Many cosmetic doctors also claimed that Rogers' plastic surgeon raised his brows excessively, making the angle appear unnatural. Most doctors blame his surgeon's preferences for his new appearance. The combination of blepharoplasty to remove extra skin and brow lift was unattractive for the singer. Heidi Montag. This blonde, blue-eyed, and ambitious reality TV personality rose to prominence as Lauren Conrad on The Hills, 2006 to 2010. She became one of the most sought-after reality TV stars in the late 2000s due to her stunning appearance. However, in 2010, she underwent at least 10 cosmetic operations in a single day. She opened up about the agony and emotions she had during her several treatments. While she believes everything worked out, she was open about how the entire situation became out of control. She described the encounter as shocking. Her goal of merely having a few upgrades proved to be a difficult and traumatic 2010 experience for her. These treatments include a tiny brow lift, forehead anti-wrinkle therapy, nose surgery, cheek fillers, chin reduction, neck liposuction, ear changes, breast augmentation, waist liposuction, hip and inner thigh reconstruction, and buttock augmentation. Joan Rivers. Unfortunately, the majority of these did not function. Rivers stated in 2010, at the age of 23, that she had 11 cosmetic procedures performed in one day, including a chin reduction, brow lift, and anti-wrinkle injections. This well-known American comedian, host, and actress rose to prominence because of her inherent attractiveness. However, when plastic surgery is involved, it is not surprising. She underwent several surgeries, including facelifts, neck lifts, and blepharoplasty, to name a few. Montag admitted in a recent interview with her husband Spencer Pratt that she was too young to make a life-changing decision. She claimed she was under a lot of pressure from what she saw on the internet. However, Rivers stated that everyone should take plastic surgery seriously. For her, the recovery was devastating. Her heart even stopped for a moment, which made her more open about the work she completed. Jennifer Grey. Her performance in the coming-of-age film Dirty Dancing, 1987, launched and ultimately eclipsed her career as a remarkable actress. She became a teen superstar suddenly, and millions of young girls looked up to her throughout her prime. Her renowned performance as Baby in Dirty Dancing posed a challenge to her career development. It was difficult for her to remove the character from public perception. She struggled to obtain a position in the sector to advance her career. Furthermore, a botched rhinoplasty operation exacerbated her problems in Hollywood. The excision of her dorsal hump removed her from her character, Baby, but had an impact on her chances in later film parts. She won Dancing with the Stars in 2010, and her dedicated fanbase continues to support her.